Recently here on the channel we did a 30-day jump rope challenge based upon paradiddles, and I ended almost every combo with this move right here. And I can't even begin to tell you how many requests I've had to do a tutorial.
Really?
So,
Is that
without
so?
further... Please don't sneak up on me like that. Looks like somebody's a little jumpy. No pun intended. Seriously, why can't you begin to tell them how many requests that you've had? No reason. All right, well, then tell them. 0. Huh? I couldn't quite hear you there. 0. Okay, I've had 0 requests. Are you happy now that you've embarrassed me in front of these nice people? You know what? I don't even want to do this tutorial anymore. You do it, Mr. Smarty Pants. Who still says Smarty Pants? Apparently, this guy. I know that this trick isn't really called Jump Rope Xbox. I just don't know what the real name is, and I had to come up with a title for the video, and since it sort of looks like an X in a box, that's what I'm going with. I'm sure I'll eventually find out what this trick is called, and at that point, I'll update the name of this video. So, with that out of the way, let's get to it. You'll be happy to know that this trick is a lot easier to do than it looks. So before we get into this kicking motion, let's talk about what we're doing with the hands. I'm holding the handles at the bottom, and we're going to make an X with the handles. So not with the arms, just with the handles. And you'll see that the rope is kind of dangling in front of me right now, but if I slightly tilt the handles toward me, the rope is now resting on my wrist. And all we have to do is pull our hands in the opposite direction. Just that easy, all right? So make an X, slight tilt, open. Let's talk about this kicking motion now. So when we finish our combos, we're going to want to end in a toe catch, and it's important to pull up on the handles to have tension on the rope so that when we lift our foot off the ground to kick, the rope will stay in contact. Okay, so we just lightly kick, and this is when we go into our X position, slight tilt, and open. So once again, toe catch, light kick, X, tilt, open. Eventually, you won't have to think about all these individual steps. We basically kick, and then it just becomes one fluid motion. It's also worth mentioning that we don't have to be super precise in order for this to work. Sometimes I end up kicking a little bit too aggressively, and the rope ends up halfway up my forearms and close to my elbows. It will still work. Just in my opinion, it looks better if we can catch it on the wrist. I hope you found this helpful. Give it a try, and I'll see you on the next video.